We sold our house on the edge of town and sold my business in order to start our new journey and buy 20 acres of rural, undeveloped land to try our hand at homesteading. With zero experience, we are planting, growing, harvesting, preserving, raising livestock, building our home ourselves, beekeeping, homeschooling, really everything homestead you can think of, we are trying. We invite you to come alongside us in this learning adventure. If this interests you, which I pray it does, please subscribe to our channel and do please interact with us. We can all learn from each other. Hello campers, my name is Lee with Campsteffes Homestead. As you've seen in a previous video, which I will link down below, we just recently suffered a house flood. It was pretty traumatic. It was caused by excessive rains with flood watches that no one was alarmed for. We didn't get notified, and it rained pretty intensely, and our creek rose, and our house became one with the creek. So the past couple of weeks, we've been doing our very best to get the house dried and patched up to repair from the flood. So we had to rip out sheetrock, insulation, rip up all of the brand new floor that we had installed. We still have bare concrete floors. We haven't decided truly what we're going to do yet. I think we're going to stain them and then just seal them. That way, if it floods again, we won't have, that'll be one less expense. Like the floors won't ruin because it's just concrete. So I think we have decided to keep it concrete. We just haven't decided what we want to do yet. Like, are we going to paint it, stain it? So the concrete will stay. But we did go ahead and put new insulation in the walls, patch up the sheetrock, mud it, and I am going to prime and paint so that the living room can finally look like a living room. I finally got the living room looking like a living room again. I got all of this stuff out, and I will turn you around and show you. I've went through all of it. I still have now all the stuff that was outside. I still have quite a bit to go through and clean and sanitize or throw away. But at least the house is starting to look like a house again. We weren't finished building. We still had the kitchen to finish building and all of upstairs to finish building. So rebuilding has set us back about 3 weeks or more. Just to get to the point where we're at right now. We just passed 2 weeks, but we still probably have at least a week of work left to do to get to where we were before, so that we can finish rebuilding, so that we can finish building. So we haven't been able to continue on with what we wanted to do to finish building our house. We had to stop to rebuild from the water damage. So once we get caught up and we finish rebuilding, we'll be able to start where we left off, which has cost us a lot of time and money that we didn't have. So we will continue on with our original build so that we can finally just live. You know, we've been building for so long, and we just want to be done with this house so that we can, feel like home and just relax and be a family and not feel like we have 100 other things to do. We're busy enough being a homestead family with livestock and garden and bees and stuff like that. And now we're going to be even busier because we have to rebuild a garden and all of that stuff. But we just want to go back to normal and just enjoy being a family. So come along this journey and come hang out with me as we continue to rebuild. Previously on Campsteffes Homestead. Would you leave the rain? dry on the outside because the water wasn't coming in from the outside, it was coming in from the inside of the house, so that's why it's dry towards the outside. But this is where we're at today. I think he finished Leo's room. He has to be in here for safety right now. But did all of this. Airing out the walls. We insulated this wall too, so I think my husband forgot. We insulated it for sound for Leo because he needs to be able to stay asleep when he's asleep and not hear anything. So he's going to have to rip this out too because we insulated this wall. But yeah, that's where we're at today. Still a big mess in here, but this is seriously only... Leo wants to say something. This is like... Man, I've done, it was like mounds and mounds. I don't know if I took a video of it, but this is probably 40% left, I would say. 40% more to go because I've cleared out. I mean, all of this was jam-packed with stuff. And so this is all I've got left. There was like mounds and mounds and mounds, like really high mounds of clean laundry or laundry that needed to be done because of the flood. But yeah, I think we're almost, maybe one more day in here and at least the living room will be somewhat back to normal. Not the flooring because it's all concrete now, but it'll be livable in here. We'll be able to have our couches back and stuff. But this is what Terrence did today. He taped and mudded the new sheetrock and insulation in here, which is Leo's room, and then in the living room here. Sorry for the mess. Nothing I can do about it. And then, sorry I'm moving so quick, back here. We still need to tackle the kitchen. We still haven't done anything in there, but we're only 2 people, so it's just taking a little time. Meadow. Baby, mommy's trying to record. Come on.
What? Okay, she's had enough, Mag.
Okay, so before I get started, this is where we're at as of today. All of the concrete has been exposed. We're all dry. All of this now has been prepped and ready for prime and paint, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. But most of the couch is back. We're able to live in here like a regular living room now. I'm going to be installing my son's TV hopefully today.
Berries, fruits, broccoli, and tomatoes. Eat as many as you can. Let's find them nuts and seeds, walnuts, avocados. Eat them. them up. These are candy for the brain. Let's eat them again.
We can find screws, so that'll be gone. But if you remember, all of this was mounds and mounds of stuff that I had to clean, sanitize, or throw away. So that's a huge progress here. And then my son's room is a huge progress. His is basically back to normal. I just have to now prime and paint down here as well in his room. Hi, boy. Looks like he's playing in his bed. Okay, and then, so this is the living room. This is the kitchen. Looks way better than it did, but we still have quite a bit to do in here. Again, exposed concrete. My son has exposed concrete as well, but he has the protective, like, foam pads on his flooring. But still quite a bit of dishes to do. That's never ending. We do still have fans going for underneath the cabinets, and this is week, like I said, 2.5 weeks in, and we still have fans running under there because it's hard for air to get into there. And then here in the bathroom, the flooring was ripped out. Well, mostly. He hasn't gotten to this yet. I came in here and I cleaned and sanitized in here. Everything put back. There's a bucket because now there's a new leak that my husband has to tackle. It's like always something. He still needs to rip out this floor as well. He just hasn't gotten to it. And then I got in here and I sanitized, cleaned everything and put everything back. And then it's dark, but I cleaned in here as well. It's dirty because everyone had baths yesterday. So that's where we're at here. And then my daughter's room is completely done. I wanted hers done first. Obviously, except for the floors, because again, we're not even putting floors in here anymore. So she's got 2 new used, I found them on the marketplace, dressers. That's her frame that her Mima bought that I still need to put up. So I'm going to be putting that up. Hopefully today I'll get to it to lift up her bed. So that's what that is. And then we started, now that she has 2 dressers here, I got all that stuff off of her loft. So that's her room. Her room is the room that's like the most put together and complete. So that's where we're at. Now follow along or hang out with us while we repair the damage. I'm super excited that we're at this point in the rebuild process because I never got to finish this fireplace as part of the build. And so my husband, Terrence, finished the sheetrock mudding when he finished the repair mudding. So now I can have a more complete living room and paint all of it at once so that at least the living room is somewhat complete other than the floor. So I'm excited to see how it's going to look with paint on it. Now once this dries, I'll be ready to paint it. It's looking good. Okay, now we can pretend, at least in this room, that the flood never even happened. Well, aside from the hideous floors. Looks good. Let's look at the fireplace. As I fall. Yeah. And then we're going to put trim once we do the floors. It's going to look really nice. Look how tall this apple tree is getting. she's probably, let's see, she's past my knee. I would say she's like a little more than 2 feet tall. I'm gonna go check the other one, because from here it looks like she's not even there. Okay, she is, and there's new growth. Awesome. Let me try to zoom in. Do you see the new growth right there? Okay. Here is the status of my leftover apples from last time. Their growth has stunted, so I wonder if it's because I need to put them in a bigger pot at this point. But here are the new Honeycrisp apples. Oh no. No. This isn't Honeycrisp apples. These are Bartlett pears. Bartlett pear. This is why I label Bartlett pear. This is a Honeycrisp. Although, as I stated in a previous video, you never know what kind of apple tree you're gonna get. This is a Bartlett pear. So Honeycrisp, or that's what apple it was taken from. And this is a Bartlett. This Honeycrisp doesn't look like it's gonna make it. Bartlett. This one's thriving. This little Bartlett is thriving. And then this is another Bartlett. Hasn't shed the top of the seed yet. Wonder if I should help it. No, it's not ready. And then, what is this? Another Bartlett. I thought I planted, oh, this was a Honeycrisp. So one of the two Honeycrisp did not make it. This one looks like she has potential. And then all the other ones are cute little Bartlett pears, which in our region says that it is the most disease resistant and will thrive the most in our environment. So I'm excited to see these sweet little babies thrive. This is the very last of our garden since our garden got swept away in the flood. These were still being grown in our green room slash spare room. And so this is what we have left this season. My husband wanted to just abandon the whole thing. He was so over it, and I convinced him to let me try and see if I can get these girlies to grow and thrive. So they're up here for safety, and we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted on these are, I think most of these are bell peppers, if not all. A lot of them white bell peppers, which this will be our first year doing white bell peppers. So I'm excited to have a little bit of a garden still. So I'll keep you guys posted on these sweet babes. Now that the living room is done, I am finally going to get to build my daughter's frame for her bed. I've been saying this for the past several days, and I don't seem to get back to it after I was frustrated with the instructions, but today is the day I'm going to build her frame so I can get her mattress up off the floor.
So, is this?
How do you like the frame that I built?
Is it gonna be?
I put the sheep up, and what were you gonna say?
Does this need a box spring?
It shouldn't because of the bars.
Bardwack is a box spring.
Because of how many? That's what I was assuming. Man, that sucker is tall. She wanted to make sure that it, oop, there's my hair, that it wouldn't flood.
Yeah, it's like almost as tall as half of your arm. Or it is as tall as half of your arm.
Yeah.
So she made half of an arm. I mean, half an arm.
That's tall.
They want to join the show.
Bye.
Bye.
This is where I'm going to end today's video. If you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. It sure helps out my channel a lot. And if you haven't already and you like this type of content, please do subscribe. I would love to have you as part of the camper family. And click on the notification bell so you can be notified of any videos that I post in the future. I try to post weekly, Saturdays, and then full videos and some sprinkled in between. And remember, be blessed and be a blessing. Bye.